a bellwether for what happens in the rest of the country. And see, what happens in Virginia will in large part determine what happens in 2022, 2024, and on.
We're going to win. I think we're going to win in Virginia. I've not seen any evidence that whether or not I am doing well or poorly, whether or not I've got my agenda passed or not, is going to have any real impact on winning or losing.
Greetings from Athens, Greece. So I'm going to do a quick video on the Virginia elections. Youngkin is the new governor, Republican. I believe the Republicans got a clean sweep. Lieutenant governor, attorney general as well. So they got a clean sweep during these elections. Big day for the Republicans. Big rebuke of Joe Biden. Joe Biden was actually in Glasgow and he was about to fly back to the United States after the COP26 environmental summit. And they asked Joe Biden what's going on in Virginia, what he thinks is going to happen. And Biden's like, he gets to the camera again, he whispers, he does that creepy whisper thing, we're going to win in Virginia.
Democrat Terry McAuliffe is struggling in a state that you won by 10 points. Do you see his problems as a rebuke of your presidency?
We're going to win. I think we're going to win in Virginia. And you know, you're reporting it being close. The race is very close. So it's about who shows up, who turns out. And granted, I did win by a large margin. But the point of the matter is that I think that this is going to be, we all knew from the beginning, it's going to be a tight race. And it is tight. And it's going to get down to turnout. And it's going to, my guess is I'm going to be landing at 1 o'clock in the morning East Coast time. That's probably about the time we'll be hearing what the final results are. I think we're going to win New Jersey as well.
What kind of, first of all, that whisper thing, someone's got to tell him to stop that thing. How come someone on his team doesn't say, look, Joe, you got to stop that whisper thing? But number two, if this is the president of the United States and he doesn't have special access to polling numbers and data that the rest of the world doesn't have, and he doesn't know that McAuliffe is going to lose, then what the hell is going on? What kind of data, what kind of information are they giving Biden, the president of the United States, if he's coming out and he's saying that McAuliffe is going to win? It's incredible. It is absolutely incredible that the president of the United States doesn't have better information than the rest of the world to know that McAuliffe is down. I mean, Biden could have said, you know, he could have said, it doesn't look good in Virginia. I hope that McAuliffe pulls it through, but it's going to be a tight race. He could have said that, and that would have worked. But instead, he does that creepy microphone whisper thing, and he's like, "We're gonna win." What a creepy guy, man. That whisper thing is so bizarre. Anyway, let's get back to Youngkin, Republican, new governor of Virginia. This is a 10-point swing because Biden had won in 2020, Hong Kong, in the elections in 2020 by supposedly 10 points. So now you have a shift from Biden to the Republicans, to Youngkin. And Youngkin is looking like he's going to win the state by about 4 points. So it's not a huge margin, but it's a significant margin. It's a massive turnaround. Will the Democrats learn from this mistake? Will the left learn from this mistake? Will they take a step back and say, you know what, maybe the stuff that we're saying is just batshit crazy. And Americans are getting sick of this CRT stuff and sick of this, you're a white you-know-what, and everyone's the R word. Are they going to take a step back and moderate? The answer, in my opinion, is no. They are not, because they're radical. They are radical. This is a religion for them. It's an ideology. It's a cult. And I think they're going to double down on the mandates, on the passports, on the Build Back Better, on the CRT, on all that stuff. That's my opinion. I hope they don't. I think they will. I'm going to play some videos of the meltdown so everyone can see the meltdown from like Joy Reid, from Van Jones, also from that Bush shill on MSNBC, Wallace, Nicole Wallace, that neocon who's become like this MSNBC Orange Man Bad fanatic. She has a meltdown. The meltdown is epic, but what are they saying? Racist, all about the R word. They're not taking a step back to see that their ideas their ideology, their platform, their policy is failing. That's not what they're about. So I think they're going to double down on all of their mistakes, and they're not going to learn from this result in Virginia. But look, good result. Let's see what Youngkin can do. Virginia's a great state. Spent a lot of years of my life in Virginia, and I wish them the best. And this is a complete rebuke of Build Back Better, Great Reset, Joe Biden, CRT, all of that stuff. A complete rebuke of it. Good job, Virginia. Take care, everybody. TheDuran.locals.com, Duran Shop, 10% off. ODYSEE, BitChute, Super U, and Rumble. You will find all our videos there. Take care.
I think that the real ominous thing is that critical race theory, which isn't real, turned the suburbs 15 points to the Trump insurrection-endorsed Republican.
Have we seen the emergence of the Delta variant of Trumpism? The Delta variant of Trumpism. In other words, Youngkin, same disease, but spreads a lot faster and can get a lot more places.
Issues that Youngkin was running on, you may have the same view I have of critical race theory, which is it was a phony issue. It certainly is in Virginia where it isn't taught. But people believe what they want to believe. You know, we're still in the Trump era, right? You don't have to have the facts backing you up. If people want to believe what you say, they will believe it.
So he's full on to the deplorables. Back to the deplorables, Molly, with Larry Sabato's crystal ball smashed on the floor again tonight.
These Republicans are dangerous. That this isn't a party that's just another political party that disagrees with us on tax policy. That at this point, they're dangerous. They're dangerous to our national security because stoking that kind of soft white nationalism eventually leads to the hardcore stuff. It leads to the January 6th stuff.